Shan here. Hope you're having a great day. So today I wanted to come in and do like a rant video on the Big Bang Theory, because there are a lot of things I've noticed in like the time I've been watching it, and I finally watched like all of them, like 1 through 12. So the first thing I've noticed, yeah, is I want people to stop treating poor Leonard like Penny was some big massive prize and he was just like this thing that she got burdened with. Because come on now, Leonard is a whole scientist, like, and Penny was a little waitress in some restaurant. Like, come on now, like, because of him I feel like she pushed herself to do better and want more for herself. And then yeah, I think that she helped him become more confident, but they all need to stop treating him like she's just some amazing goddess and he's just some peasant, please. And then you've got Sheldon, and I really like Sheldon, but I think that he is a little bit narcissistic, because he's so often in this show it's what about me, and what about how this affects me, and me, and it's like, yes, throughout the seasons we've seen him develop and grow, and this build up of him becoming a good person, to like, well, we get to the final episode where he admits that he's not always a great friend. But they tell you that throughout like all 12 seasons. We hear so often like, Sheldon, you need to do this, you need to care about people more, you need to listen to people more, blah blah blah. And it's like, why did it take the final episode for him to get it? TV. And then we've got Bernadette. She's a bully. Am I the only one that's noticed that? Like, Bernadette is a bully. She bullies her friends, she bullies her husband. Like, oh my gosh, like, when she's nice, and when she's not, she's a, yeah, she's that. And then you have Amy. I really like Amy, but I feel like she not sheltered herself, she dimmed herself down a lot for Sheldon. And like, there would be a lot of times where she would like try and build him up, like at her expense. And then you've got Raj. Poor Raj, like, he is and forever was the butt of Howard's jokes, like whether it was his accent, the troubles he had with women, like yeah. Yes, he was spoiled rotten, but towards the end of the show, like, he stood on his own 2 feet and got better and blah blah blah. But it's not completely his fault that he was spoiled, because if his dad, who has money, was just giving him money with no expectation. And then you've got Howard. Howard, and I think Howard is so vain and so into himself. And yes, they all grew, like, as the show developed. They all grew, they all became who they were supposed to be, I suppose you could say. But it's like, watching Howard, sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, like, oh yeah. But yeah, that was just like a little quick rant video about the Big Bang Theory and some of the things that I've noticed. And like, oh yeah, another thing that I've noticed with like Leonard and Penny, they always wanted to point out the fact that, well, if she wasn't with Leonard, she could have ended up with someone like Zach, the dumb idiot that thought they were gonna blow up the moon. Yeah, he was a big threat, wasn't he? Like, yes, he was bigger and quote unquote better looking, but he was dumber than a bag of rocks. Like, he was stupid. Okay. But yeah, I hope you all continue to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.